Believe it or not, scammers are out during the holiday season as well. I wanted to share a quick story with you so that way you can avoid being scammed this holiday season. I was scrolling through social media and I saw that somebody was having a moving sale. I looked through the items and there was one specific item that I was very interested in. I have been looking to upgrade one of my items in my home, but it's expensive, so I just haven't done it. Item looked in good condition and I was like, okay, well, maybe it doesn't hurt to reach out to this person and see about looking at the item. The item was specifically not on a marketplace. It was on their social media and they had about 5 mutual friends that I had. So I was like, okay, this is a real person. Obviously, it doesn't look like a scammer. I reach out to this specific person and I'm like, hey, I'm interested in this item. They tell me it's this much and you have to put $100 deposit down for an item I haven't even seen. So I was like, I don't even know if this is going to fit in my home. Can I at least know the dimensions? Because when I've sold a couch and other furniture items, everyone always asks me for dimensions. So that's a pretty common question. And she says, I don't know. I was like, well, I'm not going to put a deposit on something that I don't even know is going to fit. And I was like, so I'm not really sure if I want to do that. And she says, I'll be in town tomorrow. And there's so many people contacting me about this, it's going to be gone. But if you give me that deposit, I can mark it as sold under your name. And I was like, you know what? It's not a big deal if I don't get it. And also I don't want to put a money down on it and it not fit. And I wasted everyone's time anyway. So if it's sold, it just wasn't meant to be. The next day rolls around. She tells me she's going to be in town about 1. So it's around 12:35 or whatever. And so I sent her a message. I said, hey, is the item still for sale? And she says, yes, but somebody is putting a deposit on it in an hour. And I was like, okay, well, I can come look at it around 1, like you told me I could. And she's like, you need to put the deposit of $100 down first. Why would I put money down on an item I'm going to come look at in 20 minutes and still not even know if it's going to fit in my home? A couple scenarios. It's a real item. I go look at it and maybe it's trashed. They're not going to give me my deposit back. I'm depending on a stranger to give me $100 back, not even knowing if they will give me that money back, even if it is a real item. Or it doesn't fit in my home and she's like, there's so many people interested in it. Sorry, you don't get your deposit back. So again, giving somebody money you don't know, probably not a good idea. Second, if it's a fake item and it's not real, how many people can you scam a deposit on? 5 people, that's $500. So I again say, I don't feel comfortable putting money down on an item. Is there any way I can just look at it? Again, I don't even know if it's going to fit. So I say again, you told me you'd be home at 1. Can I come look at it at 1? After I already told her, no, I'm not going to give her a deposit. And I never heard back. So I post this on my social media with a picture of the actual ad. And I warned my friends about it possibly being a scam. One friend contacted me and said the same exact thing happened to her a couple months ago with this specific ad, and same thing happened. They were asking for a deposit. Now, at this time, I thought it could also be a real ad because it is the middle of winter. We have snow on the ground. And if somebody's moving, I could see wanting to get rid of items quickly. And another friend wrote me and said they actually had this situation happen to them, not with this specific ad, and they did lose money over it. So I just want to give you a quick insight. I have sold stuff on social media before. I never ask for a deposit and I always let anyone come look at the item if needed. This holiday season, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. And second, if somebody's asking for a deposit and they're not letting you look at it and they're refusing to even let you know a dimension of the item, I would say it's probably a scam. So please, please, please be careful out here, guys. But yes, if it seems like a scam, it probably is.